Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon back with another episode of DC Universe Online. So it's currently January 8th, and we just got the anniversary event on the 7th. What's different this year is you didn't see a bunch of test videos from me or any of the other YouTubers, because this just went straight to live as a surprise for the 10th anniversary. And it is different because they actually changed the event a little bit. I think it's a different section of the map even. But heroes and villains all start on the what used to be the hero
Imperial
area.
Atlanteans, Queen Diana's Amazons and Paradox demons, and now some hackers impersonating Cyborg's JLA authentication.
The connection was automatic. I guess because I'm also Cyborg. You sound different from our Oracle, but pleased to meet nonetheless. And if you know what Paradox demons are, sounds like we should team up.
Hey, new allies, all right. And your signal's coming from fairly close by.
We're the response team here, but it's Lois Lane's resistance that's gathering critical info. Can you back us up?
Alright, so the missions and NPCs are even different. So we spoke to Cyborg, and then let's pick all these up.
The resistance is made up of regular people like me. Together we can down the monsters.
So beast taming is it's the bounty, and it is a daily.
Lois Lane with the resistance. We're calling on everyone who supports freedom to take out the powerful enemies roaming the city.
The one we're picking up from Lois is similar. Beast taming is the daily, and then Beast Wars, which you get from Lois, is if you do 3 of those. So you have to do 3 bounties at a minimum for the week to get this weekly.
We respectfully request assistance neutralizing the invading superpowered forces.
And then now as we pick up these are the dailies that are different than last
demons
time.
are attacking entire realities. I can help you stop them.
So you got Paradox Demons, Flashpoint.
Star Labs is here to help take on these summoned Shadow Archons.
Archons is the old one. So Archons, I believe, is a weekly. Yeah, Purge the Merge, and it rewards 8, so it is a weekly. That's the same as before.
Those Qwardians are not letting up. We have to work
Oracle has
together to
the
hold
3rd
them back.
daily. So out of these dailies, the way you pick them up is sort of the way they appear on the map as well. So you're going to have like the classic ones here, the Shadows, Qwardians, then you have the Paradox ones in the middle, and then Flashpoint off to the left. This is the same as before, except that they moved it over.
That the anti-monitor already attacked. Please,
So I won't
save
show
my
this
world's
because this is the same as every year.
strongest hero, Alexander Luthor.
But if you do this one, it triggers, I think it triggers like the free mark from Cyborg. So you do have to do this one once. Although we will take a look at what this looks like on a non-reset day in another video. But I just want to go through the dailies just to get an idea of
Those
how
things
fast
are
it is.
Paradox demons, huh? Well, they seem to be attacking people from both our worlds. I'll track down some experts, try and confirm if that means we're both experiencing paradoxes.
Something else we're doing for feet is we're picking up these. These are
Okay, the experts say our paradox is related to some unknown force related to speed, while your paradox is tied to the anti-monitor, somehow. It seems like some cosmic force has brought our paradox worlds together. I'll investigate further.
Yeah, there are 10 of these throughout the map. There is a map of this on
Intercepted
DCUO
line
source
code.
wall, which I will
Sounds
have
like
linked
my
up.
reality is part of a Flashpoint prophecy that shouldn't exist. Heavy stuff.
And
Can't
there's
say
a
I'm
ton of
surprised.
dialogue
Was
here
surprised to learn the Qwardians might
that
be confused by the
I probably should have
anti-monitor's
turned off,
paradox.
because otherwise
Either
it's going to
have or
increase the
will
length of my
overwrite the
video.
timeline. Not much of a report, but hopefully.
Come on, hopefully
Cyborg
this
can
is
make
it.
sense of all the data.
Okay, so
So Lois Lane says
crap.
we're part of a Flashpoint Paradox.
yeah,
reality
I should really
of
turn that
universe.
off next time, because
I don't wanna
basically I'm
agree
just trying to
with
talk
shoulds
over them
in
now.
framework then. One of my newest allies,
so-
the Flash, has an idea for how to start stabilizing what he's calling a flux. in the
Jesus,
speed
come
force.
on, get over with. Okay, so now that they stopped talking, we're looking at the dailies because I want to get an idea of timing. Off to the right, which is the south, we're going to have a crossover with the classic ones with some paradox. And it's a point system like the last two DLCs. So some of these objectives are going to be more than 1 point. Probably the ones that are like either a larger NPC or some kind of device or interaction. Yeah, so you see like interacting with that was 2 points, and then destroying the device was also 2 points. So obviously this is going to take significantly longer than the classic one, what we saw in previous years. I mean, this is going pretty quick, but if you look at videos of the previous years, you would be able to whip through the dailies in like 5 minutes total. Alright, so we're going to highlight the next one, Flashpoint. No, wait, Paradox is next. Okay, so since it's mixed in and we completed the classic one, the Qwardians, just going to look for those white dots right here. For this objective, you have to interact first to take him into phase. Otherwise, you can't damage him. So that's 2 points. So far in my runs here, the Paradox one has taken the longest of the dailies because
where did these things come from?
There aren't as many like multi-NPC nodes for Paradox.
I think I better go.
Let's try to take care of this the merge weekly.
Run, run.
If you're efficient with your moves here, this is possible to solo. But this is supposed to be a group mission. So you have to do that 3 times, or you fight the big one. There are feats for both. I already have all the feats, so I'm just going for the small ones because they are faster.
I can't keep this up forever. This means a lot of paperwork.
There are new bounties out here. One for each of these zones as well. And there are 25 counters for each one. One thing about Purge the Merge, though, since it's more of a compact area that they're in, they are spawning faster. So you could actually do one of these, go and do some dailies, and then come back to the same node and it will respawn. Definitely helps to have pets so you can kind of split up aggroing the NPCs, because once you hit them they will kind of be distracted for a while and not go towards the middle, and you don't want them in the middle because then they're going to form the big one. Here's one of the multi-NPC nodes for Paradox. They're just going to keep coming out of this portal for a while. There is a pause though, because it's trying to bait you into interacting with it. I could probably shield up and interact with it, but I just want to farm this for points. You see, like after being done with this, the Purge the Merge node is back. So I'm able to farm this one. alternating with the dailies.
I'm going to push you down.
The direction they're coming is random, so what you want to do is play off the mini-map and look at red dots going towards that center point.
I send more on that way.
Alright, so that one is all set, and we still have Paradox open. And here's the crossover for the Flashpoint ones. The Flashpoint NPCs are a mixture of like Amazons and Atlanteans. Oh, the other thing of note is there's a random drop from each of the bounties. From the Flashpoint one, I think you get these Amazons that you see here.
God, guide my hand.
And I know you get these crab guys too, because one of the bounties is it's like a Paradox demon. Okay, Paradox is done, and we're gonna hit Flashpoint. Flashpoint probably has the most NPC dense. Like look at this one. Look how many there are here. There's so many here that I probably can't get the interaction points. This one is likely meant for a group. Because realistically, if you're one player, you probably can't get to these. So let me see if the shield holds up. Come on. Oh, the tent got in the way.
Filthy traitor!
But this is a lot of points, though, even if you don't get to all of them.
I'm holding it up. Help. Nothing.
Okay, we just need 2 more. And let's take a look to see if there's a bounty group, because you do need to take the bounty once for the daily. So this is the Flashpoint one. It's a big Morgwar. Not enough people doing that. They're all in a straight line, so if you fly from north to south, you should pass all of them. And after you complete the dailies, the other white dots here are the lowest lane briefings.
I've gotten an exclusive update from Cyborg that these
go ahead and
strange
grab
creatures
those.
attacking are called Paradox demons, and they usually attack realities.
Queen
that
Diana
have
has
been
been
airdropping
airdropping
all
all
sorts
sorts
of
of
mythical
mythical
beasts
beasts
against her
against her
enemies.
enemies.
These attacks are especially difficult to defend against because of how little warning.
Okay, this field here is Cerberus. That's the middle bounty. So I guess they're not up all the time. But they should spawn pretty often, because I've always seen them up. And as we head south more, there's going to be a Paradox crab crawler type guy here. Now these aren't world bosses, so you don't need like a ton of people to take them. Like you could probably do this with 4 people. You know, as long as like the zone didn't scale for like 20 and then like 16 people leave. Like if you're in a small phase, you can take it with 4 people. So not much going on there. Let's see if I could get into a phase. Of course, since I'm shooting, I didn't actually read, so I'm just kind of randomly phasing with recent text names. But I'll cut this video off here. This basically gives you an idea of how fast or slow the dailies are without the bounties.